y'all, welcome back to another video. Um, this video is just me eating crawfish. Me and my mom's talking. She's on this side. Y'all can't see her. Oh, she's just gonna be a voice. I got my tea and my Stanley that I won. Extra sweet Milo's tea. Is it Milo or Milo? I don't know. Might be Milo. All right, so this is my crawfish. Yeah, get into it, Maybe I should shout out to moms because she knew how much my heart desired some crawfish. And I thought about this in my head and it seemed like it would work a little bit better, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna just have to put them over here. The tail's gonna have to transfer over there. But yes. And then I put my glove on the wrong hand. I have a broken nail and I don't eat with that finger anyway, but just to be precautionary, I'm just gonna use this glove and because at this point, not me. You actually hadn't crossed mine. Yeah, I'm struggling. If struggling was a person, it would be me. The win, I said the win. The glove is definitely winning. All right, y'all, just double check, make sure my microphone is on. It is. I probably should have not exposed myself like that, but it ain't no bag in there, so I'll just put this on top of it. Yeah, that'll work. All right, y'all, I got, this is the rubber boot dip. And like down south, I'm up north, but down south, they do they do ketchup and mayo, which I think this is ketchup and mayo with you come in my video, you're part of it, just letting you know. My brother just walked out the house. I had to let him know because he'd be real out of all the way. Are you serious? You pull it back closer to me. Ah! Thank you. Anyway, so this is what I think: ketchup and mayo with some seasoning. And when I was in that, like in Natchitoches, which is a place down south, I never actually ate sauce, to be honest. But hold on, I gotta make some room because maybe I should put it right there. I'll put it right here. Y'all, I'm trying to get my brother to go out with me. Oh, y'all look. He likes to go out, but he likes to go out with his friends. Now, y'all don't judge me when y'all see how I eat these because a lot of people from down south, they be like, I don't suck the head and all that stuff. I don't do all that. But I will get the stuff out the inside of the body. They say that some people say it's nasty, but it actually is really good. It's a lot of flavor, to be honest. So, get into it. Get your little dip. The Lord is good all the time. All the time, the Lord is good. Now, I did learn a little trick where you take it and you push it in and do it. Ouch. But I had never did that before. And so far, this is what I'm talking about. The part that people don't eat. You can't get it out like that. Yeah. You can't get it out like that. The juice is what they suck out the head. I don't care for all that. Cause then no, every real crawfish eater, which they might take away some of my credit being that I don't eat I don't be sucking heads for sure, but and sometimes I don't really care about the quality either. They know what I'm talking about. Y'all. But he didn't care that time, y'all. So yeah, we gotta go before 9 for it to be $5. We gotta go before 9 for it to be $5. After that, I think he said it's 10. It's gonna be more expensive for everybody else though. Go take a nap there. Well, the naps be so crucial. The naps be crucial. Yeah, my dad bought my mom some New Balance. They like, they're nice. Good thing is though, don't tell her we wear the same size. I'm gonna let her wear it. I'm gonna let her wear them first. No, not really. Well, not so. I'm trying to see if I can. I've seen them. I didn't do it like that. That was a struggle. Ouch. Now you'll know. Ooh, that was a little spicy to the lip. Ooh, Jesus. But you always know if you're a real crawfish eater if you have battle scars. Because my thumb will be cut up. So y'all, this is what I'm talking about, like the inside. I'm gonna show y'all. I gotta scoop this way, but this grosses people out. It got all the flavor. For sure. Can't be a pretty eater when it comes to crawfish. I said pretty eater. I am a slow eater. That's very much true. I did it. It ain't gonna be long. Not as long as the one I did. I had a crawfish ball. I mean not crawfish ball. A seafood bag, y'all. I had to chop it up because it was so long. It was an hour. So yeah, I can't take a while to eat. I don't know where I get that from. Well, you know what? Story time. Fun fact. When I was younger, my grandfather, which we call him Papa, they had a rule that you couldn't drink anything until you finish your food. That was on my dad's side. And then that was spicy. That was an onion. All right. And then my great grandmother, not my grandma didn't care, but my great grandmother, she had a rule where you can one, you don't ask for nothing that you don't want. So when you just ask for it, you better make sure you want it and you don't eat it. Two, you ain't finna get up until your plate is empty. So you have one side where you have one side where you ain't getting up unless you finish your food, and then you have another side where you ain't getting a drink unless you finish food. So I think I incorporated me taking my time to eat because I used to ask for food that I would ask for too much food, and it made me a slow eater because I would sit there for a long time, and I'd be like, never again. So once I learned my lesson from that, I think it just stuck with me just taking my time to eat, like eating slow. And I don't drink while I eat either. If I drink at all, now unless I'm thirsty, then I go to town. But I can eat a whole meal without drinking anything. Like I can eat all these without drinking my tea. But yeah, so that's a little story time, little fun fact. Oh, another fun fact: my great grandmother was alive around the time, or grew up around the time when slavery. I'm sorry, I saw a fly. When slavery was around. Slavery, Jesus fix it. So that's a fun fact. And my grandma was in school when segregation was happening. So that's probably true. Move, move. I know I'm talking to it, and y'all went no flies at first. I blame the wind. We told them that I had food. But if you had a great grandparent or grandparents around that time too that did that, drop it in the comments. I want to see. But yeah, I always thought that was like so interesting because it really truly like shows how that wasn't that long ago. That's only 2 generations ago. Three, excuse me, 3 generations because my mom was a generation. So you know what I mean. But I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't cool, but you know what I mean. So this little push in and pull out method, I guess it works. I really don't understand though as to what it does to push it in first. I don't know. But what I do know is I ain't putting my lips back on this to try to get it out because that was a little hot. And one thing, I mean, I guess you could say so. It's the end of the season. They shouldn't be small. If anything, ouch. Well, that's what he said on the thing. On his post, that's what he said. We are getting. I was saying something. I don't know. Not normal dog. She went over there and did something. She is. She's very much so. It took her, it took her a long time to lay down on the ground. Like she just couldn't do it. And one day she got tired of standing up and she finally laid down and I was so proud. I was like, bye time. The little legs gonna get tired. But she also scary. I mean, I say scary, but not for real scary. But like she just real. I don't know what word I'm trying to use. Cause like, yeah, like she be on her feet accused. She look like she's paranoid. Like she just be very sensitive to like if she see or she hear something, she like locked in. So maybe that's a part of her scariness. I don't know. But I ain't never got to worry about nobody. I know that for sure. She the biggest guard dog in her mind. Y'all, these onions are spicy. but they're good. Now, one thing you don't ever really do is have a lot of onions and oranges. That's what did it for me. Was it was so much orange flavor in the orange peels in the crawfish bag. I'm like, dude, couldn't tell me you didn't use oranges. Very evident, but very much favorite crawfish place. It used to be. It used to be Chuck's Wagon, but then when he came out. Robo came from down south, and so he brought flavor from down south. Like Chuck's Wagon has good flavor. Clearly, I wouldn't eat it if it didn't have good flavor, but it's, it's just something different about Robo. And the dip, it's definitely like one of the, I don't know. I feel like I also become a little biased when I find a crawfish place that I like. I automatically feel like none of the other crawfish places are as good. I've eaten at a lot of different places though, if I could say, I think. Now, hmm, some places be a hit or miss, and that's another thing too. Is you got to worry about dealing with a place that you're like, is today a good day? Hope today will be a good day. That's when you know you ain't going there unless you really just don't got no choice. But mm, I believe it. Mm-hmm. No, I never will. I mean, I never will, but I will say I don't really understand like how the flavor inside of the body like that it does that, but it just hit different. It struggled with the person got. But I never get when we used to have crawfish boils when I was younger, and when you're younger, they'll kill the crawfish for you, right? Because you can't do it. But because I liked it so much, and I would just want to keep eating it, my mom was like, "No, you gotta learn how to kill crawfish yourself if you're gonna eat it like that." And after that, me and crawfish was locked in. The best relationship I ever had. So that was a chill. It almost got me, but it is a goodness amount of onions in here. That first one almost took me out. I used to be scared to eat crawfish with nails because I was like, you can chip it on the side whenever you have to try to peel a certain part. But learn how to fix that problem. I ain't been worried since. Making my way there, so walk this way. No, the onion spicy. That's what my nose running. You know it's time to shave your legs when the breeze hits your legs and you feel like something crawling on you. That's bad. That scared me. I thought something was on me, and I was like, oh, it's just the hair on my legs. I might start waxing my legs myself because I want to test and see if it takes long for it to grow back. Now, I know y'all probably wondering why I don't have no not probably potatoes and potatoes and corn. I don't need all that. I will eat some potatoes because it's potatoes with this corn dip. Corn dip. Oh, that was a big butterfly. I have never seen butterflies that big. I could have sworn that like the life expectancy for butterflies were not that long. And since I've been back home, I've seen butterflies like this big. It's amazing. My favorite butterfly is monarch butterflies. My favorite butterfly. You know, there's people that don't know about monarch butterflies. Definitely. But Mom, did you know I have a favorite butterfly? You know I like it. Oh, yeah, monarch butterflies are my favorite. Mm-hmm. I know that was. I need to find me another show to watch because it's only 7 seasons of FBI, and I'm on season 6, and I didn't know that. But they have a what is it called? Other FBI shows on Paramount Plus. So they have a FBI Most Wanted, FBI Fugitive, and they might have another one. I just can't remember. So what I think, because I've from watching the regular FBI, they had FBI most. They had the people from Most Wanted on the regular ones. I think I'm gonna go and watch that one next because they did good. I like them. I like their dynamic as a team. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with next. And I need to watch Criminal Minds Evolution, which I gotta understand because if it was an evolution, you got people on there that wasn't there in the beginning from the preview. I'm a little confused. Just that. So I'm gonna watch that. I want to watch NCIS Origins. I want to watch how Gibbs came in. But I think I've noticed that I have to wait until I finish watching one show to go watch another show because I be so invested in the shows that I watch. I can't watch multiple shows at one time. Because then I gotta remember what happened. Like when I took a break from Criminal Minds, I had to remember what was going on with that. Then I had took a break from NCIS, had to go back, remember what was going on with that. And then I took a break from SVU and I just never went back because I knew they kept coming out with different seasons and I just knew I wasn't gonna be able to remember. So I was like, yeah, must chalk that one up. But they do have, different ones now that I feel like, well, yeah, I finished all of those though. So now everything that I watch is different. Like I'm very sad that they're not bringing SWAT back because SWAT was really good. So that hurt my feelings. I love SWAT. And then there's another show. I just can't remember the name of it right now. But all the shows I watch, I finish. So that's why I feel like I do watch this show called Tracker. It just came out last year, so I have to watch that in like sections almost. Like it comes out every Sunday, so I'll like let it stack up. Cause I like a show with a lot of seasons. So when I'm caught up on a show like that, I like to let it build. So I'm gonna watch it for like 2 weeks. But being that I'm almost done with this FBI, I'm trying to decide if I want to go to another FBI. I'll go to one of these new shows. like the origin of NCIS, of Criminal Minds Evolution. Now, I would have went straight to Criminal Minds Evolution if I had known about it, because I stopped watching. I just finished Criminal Minds. I had finished it recently, so it would have been great to go straight to that. But either it wasn't out yet, or I just didn't know about it. So yeah, but I always find binge worthy shows. It never fails. My friend put me on to Tracker though. It is definitely binge worthy. I'm almost done now. I got one, two, three, four, five, six. You know you like to leave the big boys for the end. So I left the big boys. I don't know why my nose itches so bad. Normally when I'm hot, my nose itches. I am a little hot, just a little bit. That's the thing on. I ain't like sweat hot, but I definitely. Yeah, eating crawfish is my happy place for sure. My mom was like that. Yeah, I used to be real big on wanting spicy crawfish, but every other. I was like, look, I really much more, much, much so more, so much more. Like in my head, I'm trying to figure it out. I care much more about the taste and the flavor versus the spice, because I would prefer to be able to enjoy it rather than fight for my life. Very much so. This is a big one, y'all. I got a nice little pile. You know how big that is. The ones like this, they're a little tougher. They're a little stronger. The shells get a little stronger, I should say. But they're not easy to just crack like that. Oops. All right. Okay. Now this part I don't care for. Like it's on there, it's on there, but like I can take it off, I can take it off. But drop it back in the mm. If I had to drop this, tears. Mm-hmm. Very much so. All right, y'all. We're down to the last two. I may attempt to follow. I may attempt. Oh, another trick, you can kind of push, like switch them. Switch it. I don't know where I'm trying to say. To try to help alleviate how strong they are when you try to just peel them. It's the last one, y'all. Look how big this is. We love it. A whole bunch of these, though, will make you full. So it's kind of good to add a variation, though. So, last one, I don't be able to take it out the way I thought it would. I was wrong. All right, so last one for the road. Let's see. I know you can fight with these. I know I see it. Like sometimes you can. But sometimes you can get it out, sometimes you can't. But to me, it would be having a flavor for real. It don't be worth it. But we are done. Mission accomplished. And I will see you guys on another video.